I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing Palestinian children being slaughtered by Israeli soldiers. And I'm fed up with seeing modern-day David. You know, they're being cut down by their proverbial Goliaths, running through fire with a rock in his hand, and before he can even sling it in the air, you know, those bullets, well, they just seem to rip into his body, and he hits the ground and crumbles like paper. And somewhere in the distance, I can almost hear Rodney King. You know, he's asking us all, why can't you just get along? And I've wandered through Belfast streets, and I've seen how Protestants and Catholics, they were separated by tanks and barricades, and even though they worship the same God, I've seen the venom in their children's eyes and how they chanted nursery rhymes of annihilation without really knowing what the words meant. Or maybe even worse, they knew exactly what those words meant. And because of them, I'm running with them and then from them in the jungles of Liberia, who, if they manage to catch me as a member of the wrong side, of the wrong tribe, will most surely disfigure my face, rape my sisters, torture my father, kill my brothers. And I'm not reading some history book from 50 or even 100 years ago, but I'm merely pulling out my remote control and I'm clicking away on CNN as I just heard about another 500,000 Hutus killed by Tutsis, or was it Tutsis killing Hutus, to the point that I'm just like Amadou Diallo, just trying to slide out my wallet and say, officer, please, I'm just like you. Kablam, 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 because I think the reason why the Israelis are so afraid of those young Palestinian faces is because they see themselves in their eyes, to the point that I myself am sometimes so jealous with the way that those young kids are living with so much purpose in their short lives. To be unafraid of death, well, is to truly live. Or as Guevara said, real revolutionaries are guided by great feelings of love. But in this case, I can't seem to see the difference between love and hate. As revenge against Jews becomes a way to remember, as retaliation against Arabs becomes a way to reconcile, as we let thousands and thousands and thousands of Slovenians, Slovakians, and Muslims be systematically wiped out in a genocide, a Holocaust in 1994, not 1944, to the point that it gets so crazy that I myself, when driving down the road and somebody cuts me off, the first thing I do sometimes is I take the one thing that's different about that person, and now I'm irrationally holding that difference against them. That guy becomes that fat guy, becomes that fat black guy. I can't believe that nigger just went and cut me off. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Absolutely nobody has ever said or done that here. In a world where a person's class and color and creed can be used against them, in a world where a person's sex and size and sexual orientation can be used against them, in a world where preachers preach from their bully pulpits about how homosexuality is a sin against God, and then try to stand innocently aghast as a shepherd lies Christ-like on the cross saying, please stop, man, you're killing me, and I was only trying to love you. And somewhere in the distance, I can almost hear Rodney King. You know, he's still begging us all, why can't you just get along? But for right now, I can't even hear the man because there's still too much blood on my television screen. Peace.